Welcome back. You are here now. Relax your shoulders. It's okay. Unclench your jaw and let the tension leave your body. Come with me. This will be easy, I promise. Hello everyone, happy to have you all here. This episode of English Airs, the podcast that will give you effortless accuracy, is the request of Conrad from Germany. The topic was actually on my list because it's an important one. So, Conrad, I hope this helps. And I forgot to introduce myself again. My name is Paria. I'm an English instructor in Tokyo, and I love learning languages. It's relatively easy for me. I have a good memory. I remember hearing or seeing a word, and I remember where I have seen or heard it. But life is busy, right? So if I want to remember to send an email or buy something, I set a reminder on my phone, and I don't even try to memorize phone numbers. What about you? Is it easy for you to remember things? When you're leaving the house, do you remember to lock the door? And when you leave the house, do you remember locking the door? But hey, what's the difference between remember to lock the door and remember locking the door? Let's see. One of my friends loves shopping. We drive to big shopping centers, find a parking spot, and get out of the car. 2 minutes later, we have to go back. Why? Because she doesn't remember locking the doors. We walk away from the car and then she asks, "Did I lock the doors?" Of course, nobody was looking, so we all walk back and see that yes, the car is locked. So you see, she was searching her memory and looking back. And another very important thing, if you don't remember doing something, it doesn't mean you didn't do it. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. It's just that the memory is not there. Let's test your memory. I want you to choose a day in the past week. For example, Thursday. What do you remember doing? What don't you remember doing? I'll give you some time, so think and tell me. I'm listening. Okay, well done using the verb pattern correctly. It's okay if you don't remember eating breakfast or brushing your teeth. What's important is that you remember taking your medicine. Great. Do you want to know about me? I had a huge lunch with my family, followed by a fantastic dessert. I remember being surprised at how good it was. I took photos because I didn't want to forget eating such a delicious thing. And you can see one of them on the post for this episode on my website, with links to the recipe. Now, how can we remember things better? First, you need to know what kind of learning style you have: visual, auditory, or kinesthetic. Visual is easy, right? You learn better when you see things. Auditory is next. You learn better when you hear things. For example, maybe you repeat a name out loud, or maybe you are good at remembering songs. If your style is kinesthetic, you learn better when you do some physical activity. We all have a combination, but one type is stronger, and including that type when we are learning helps a lot. And I mean a lot. How? Let's say you are mainly kinesthetic. and you are learning English. What can help? Do you have any ideas? Yes, if you are listening to this podcast, do something at the same time. For example, polish your shoes. You don't need to focus on it, and the movement helps you remember. If you have more time, take notes. The action of taking notes makes the message stronger in your head. You can also doodle, draw small things, and just move the pen on the paper. What about those with auditory memory? Well, for them, the podcast is basically enough. But how to make learning even better? Ask someone to say it for you, especially ask someone with a nice voice. Find some examples on YouTube and listen to them, make it into a song, anything that involves your ears. Is your learning style visual like mine? Go to the post page and look at the script when you are listening to each episode. Look at the examples I have put there for you. Listen to it on YouTube and read the script as you listen, or relax and watch the clouds in the sky. They all help. Now let's get back to verb patterns. We said that when you look at the past and search your memory, you try to remember doing something. What if you are looking at the future? Yeah, that's right. You want to remember to do things. In my case, I should remember to order grocery. I'm very low on fruit. It's an expression. It means I don't have much fruit, and persimmons are in season. I also need to remember to drink more water and to take breaks. I don't want to forget to eat lunch again. What do you need to remember? Think about it and tell me. I'll wait. Great job, everyone! Remember to check my Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter account for reminders and tiny quizzes. And you can check the website for additional information. I also added 2 links to online tests to help you determine your learning style. One is simpler and shorter, and the other a bit longer and more detailed. And don't forget to send me your comments, ideas, suggestions, and requests. Please keep introducing English airs to anyone who might need it or enjoy it. You know why, right? Thank you. Tarja, out.